Good afternoon. I'm here at Ezystep at 470 Pacific Highway, Belmont, with one of the owners, Renee Seymour. How are you, Renee?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well.
That's good.
Now, before we get into this interview, I just wanted to put forward a promotion that we're running for Mother's Day, which is very exciting. You're a mother of two lovely daughters.
Sure am, yes.
And I've got two daughters as well. Unfortunately, recently lost mum, so I understand the importance of Mother's Day and recognition of mothers. So what we've done is we've asked a couple of local businesses to join with us to promote Mother's Day. One of them is Zarafas, which I think lots of people in Belmont are aware of Zarafas now. They're near Bunnings on the Pacific Highway. They do great business, and it's really nice of them to have come to the party to put together a gift pack, as you see here. And they're also going to supply a month of coffee, which is amazing. Imagine that. Every day, you don't have to pay for your coffee, just drive into work and grab your coffee. The other business is Little Garden, the Little Garden at City Centre. They're under new ownership now. Really entrepreneurial young lady, 24 years of age. I'm sure she won't mind me mentioning age, but she's a real go-getter. She's put forward a lovely bunch of flowers, so please support her. She's in the city centre and she's just started. So we will be drawing on the Friday before Mother's Day. All you've got to do is tag your mother's name below, and you'll go into the draw and we'll deliver it on Mother's Day. There'll be one winner for both prizes. So please enter and look forward to delivering the lucky winner the prize. Ezystep Conveyancing. There are actually two centres, so it's just here at Belmont at 470 Pacific Highway. And Renee, where's
the other one? We've actually recently just moved, so we're now located at Unit 1313 Main Road in Toukley. So we've moved to the old news agency for a lot bigger space for us. So
great.
It looks really good.
Now, you own the business with your twin sister.
Yeah, my twin sister actually started the business, and after working in travel for years, I completed my conveyancing licence, and that's when I started working with Jamie, and she's always had the goal to open a second office, and I was there to assist and open this one. So did she encourage you to go and study and do conveyancing? She offered, and I was looking at just a different career option, because travel obviously was too hectic when I had a newborn. So I studied behind the scenes and worked at her office doing the marketing and HR, and then I loved what we were doing, and then I finished my licence, and now I'm here.
Here we are.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's interesting you should say that, because travel, it is. It's a really, really tough industry. Mega hours.
Yep.
But having said that, conveyancing's not far off it, is it, really?
No, yeah. We're actually 24/7 for our business. So our phones are never off. So Jamie and I are operating 7 days a week. Whatever time our clients need us, obviously we'll be there. We offer the mobile business because we actually started from home, so from the bedroom of Jamie's home, and we've operated as a mobile business to start with, so we've always offered that, especially to the older community as well. It's obviously an assistance if they can't get out. So
I think that's a really, really important thing that you raised, because I was reading your mission earlier, and it's interesting. A lot of businesses obviously have mission statements, or they have missions, and you read those, and then you know the business, and then you often try to figure out whether the mission actually matches the services provided. And I can say for you girls, that's certainly the case, because you do talk about 7 days a week and being available, and I know that I often will call on weekends, as agents do, because obviously lots of transactions occur over the weekends, and you are certainly always available and ready to help, that's probably a big differential between yourself and other businesses. Because I was going to ask you, what is the big difference between, say, a solicitor and a conveyancer?
I think the biggest thing is that we specialise in property law, so that's our main focus and our bread and butter. So obviously anything to do with residential or lease or commercial contracts, that's something that we specialise in, whereas solicitors, they have an array of services, so family law or litigation or criminal law or anything similar to that, that's something that they can assist with, and they normally operate between the Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, whereas we obviously can assist with the agents that work on the weekend, and that's predominantly when our business is coming in, is over the weekend. So that the biggest thing is, our main focus and our business is property law, and that's all obviously us as the conveyancers do is the contracts of sales, etc. So the cost side of things, I mean, obviously everything comes down to cost, especially at the moment, as we know that the market's tight as a result of COVID. But you charge a different way. I'm not sure if you want to talk about the way that you go about charging clients, because I think for not only the elderly who struggle with week-to-week money, but also first home buyers, coming up with funds to draw up a contract can be another cost that people struggle to incur. So how do you structure things, if you just want to sort of outline basically how that works? Factor of the point of difference is between us and even other conveyancers in the area is that we don't actually charge an upfront fee to prepare the contract of sale, and the biggest reason behind that is that they've already got the initial getting the property ready, the marketing fees with the agent, and other factors with regards to discharging the loan, etc. It's something that we take the stress out of having to come up with that money. So we'll cover the costs for the preparation of the contract of sale, and we charge at the end. So once a property is sold and settled, that's basically when we get paid. So it just takes that stress out of having to come up with that initial fee.
Which is fantastic for the owner. So basically the property settles, they're getting their funds anyway, so really they're not out of pocket, which I think is key in the whole situation. So you mentioned separation of your service to other providers. If there's buyers around the area that aren't really sure about the purchasing process, like, would you, I mean, sometimes I'll go to agents, but would you recommend that they come to you to have a chat to you? Because, I mean, obviously, if they go to agents, people feel a little bit sort of committed if they go to an agent, I think, whereas you could perhaps provide a good service, especially for first home buyers who don't really know the laws around purchasing a property. It's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah, of course, and that's something that we've obviously taken into consideration, and us from personal experience. The whole purpose of us opening a business is because we've seen a gap in the market, and the lack of communication of the process of buying and selling a home is really hard to overcome if you're not aware of the whole process. So we've tried to fill the gap in the market to communicate to our buyers and sellers of holding their hand throughout the whole process, so they don't feel that they're just signing a contract and away they go and they've got no idea what they've signed. So we certainly provide a free contract review. So we ask, and we probably recommend for the buyers that are interested in a property to get the marketing contract from the agent and provide that to us, so that we can give them an overall view of the property. We do initial searches and boundary searches, so that they've got that whole thing to take into consideration when making that offer. They feel a lot more comfortable because they know about that contract and the property.
It's a big decision.
In its whole.
It's a massive decision, you know. It's,
of course,
So to have that assistance is really, really important.
Yeah, and whether it's one contract or 5 contracts that they may have been, they may miss out on, we don't actually charge for.
So you don't charge for a contract review?
No.
Wow. Okay, that's a massive assistance, because I think that's probably resistance for buyers to actually come and seek legal advice, because there is a misconception out there that there's a lot of charges around that. But as you say, it's a free service. So for anyone out there, if you're after a conveyancer, I would certainly recommend Renee. She does a great job, always available. And she talks a lot. There's no doubt about it. So you got to put aside a couple of hours. COVID,
Yes.
how's that affected you? Obviously massively, like it has the rest of real estate.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Hit us for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you done between it hitting us all for 6 and now to try and make sure that the people out there are aware that you're still here, you're still operating, and you're relevant and trying to vie for business, obviously?
We're still trying to stay social in the Facebook and social media, etc. So online presence, we're trying to work on the background. We're working really hard on blogs, just for, especially with people that are uncertain in buying or selling in the COVID. We've got a recent blog up to explain how that affects you and how it can benefit you. Simultaneous settlements and those kind of things. We've just tried to answer those questions when people are raising for that. So we've got a lot more time to probably work on the things that we didn't have time before, especially with the marketing and further information to gear up the buyers and sellers for when the property market or the lift, they're prepared for that. So I mean, our staff have been really, really good. Unfortunately, we've had to cut a couple of girls back a day or two. One of our girls have just recently left us on maternity leave, so that has obviously assisted us as well. But we're hanging in and holding on tight. Yeah, that's for sure. So we'll see how we go.
Well, the last couple of weeks, we've certainly seen a little bit of a change in terms of inspection numbers, properties coming to the market. So I think once things start to ease, and we've seen that in Queensland and WA with open houses now back on, which is a big thing, because people like to view property without the pressure of an agent. They don't like to book in with an agent and feel compelled to put an offer forward or explain their reasoning behind not putting an offer forward. So open houses are a really good forum, and I think we'll see a shift in the market once that occurs. So hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think so. We've certainly seen a few people gear up to get ready to either go on the market or contract reviews. A lot of people are certainly interested, but obviously just staying put at the moment. Hopefully that will shift soon.
I think so. Final question for you is around community assistance. How can the community assist you to stay afloat? Like, obviously, lots of businesses are struggling, and we know that government's pitched in, which is great. We've got JobKeeper in place, but what else can we all do as a community? Because I mean, this is what this is meant to be about. It's our area. Our Belmont, Valentine, Swansea, Jules, Belmont North, Warner, our immediate area here. What can we do to try and help you to stay afloat?
I think just, if you can give us a call, or if you've got any questions, or if you've got anyone looking at selling or buying, just pass on our details or give us a call. We can certainly try and lend a hand. We're always wanting to help out the local community as well. So if there's anything that we may not offer as a service but you're offering as assistance, certainly just give us a call and we'll try and help you out as well. Which
is great, because you also, you're very much like us, you're thinking about the community, and you're actually supporting a local business every week with certain initiatives. So did you want to chat a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we, within the obviously the loss of closures of businesses like travel agents and cafes and stuff like that, they're obviously limited to their opening hours. So we've been every week choosing a local business in the Belmont and Toukley area. And just offering either whoever comments on our post a free coffee a day, or a dinner on us. And this coming Mother's Day, we've got a similar program happening, or a similar giveaway down in our Central Coast area.
Which is great.
So just trying to give back to those local businesses that are also feeling the same financial pressures.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll include your details obviously on this post, so that anyone can visit your site, give you a call, interact in any way that they like, and hopefully we'll see some more business come your way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Yeah, so thanks, Renee. Just in closing, don't forget about our promotion for Mother's Day. So Zarafa's a month of coffee as well as a gift pack. And then the Little Garden Shop at City Centre in Belmont. Please support them too. All you have to do is put your mother's name in comments below, and they go into the draw. So that'll be drawn next Friday before Mother's Day, and we'll deliver the gift on Mother's Day.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Renee.
Thank you.